passenger. Yep, that's the issue. Let's inspect if we have something in console. So let me dock it back to the bottom. Let me clear the console. Let's try it again. Nothing. It works for flight. So my hypothesis is this because an integer field. So let's add one more integer field maybe. Like field that is like integer increment thing, right? What was it? Let's go to airplane flight list. So link field, which is basically where is it? I want the ticket. Let's go to airplane ticket. And where is it? Okay, passenger. So link field, that is basically, let's jump into the doc type form. We have airplane ticket. We scroll down. So flight passenger. Let's check that as well. Passenger. Yep, auto increment. So I'm assuming this is because of that, because it is a new feature. So it's not that old of a feature. It was added later. So let's do one more thing. So let's add a test doc type. Anywhere works because I'm storing it here. So Frappe types. Want to go to no. Want to go back here and basically I will turn this to auto increment. Make it mandatory. Just to check, because that will like narrow down the issue a lot. Let's view settings. I'll make this title. Cool. Now let's add it to the flight ticket doc type. Plane ticket. I will add it here. Link field. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'll show it to you. Let's just debug this and then I'll save it. So I have another link. Let's add like get fields, and I will remove this all. Okay, I could have clicked and dragged. I think that works. Let's see on website. We don't have a doc type yet for that. So let's go to test doc type. No, not this. Doc type. Test doc type. Yeah, this is the one. Let's create a few records. Apple. All. That. Yeah, enough. Save it. There was an error. Their expected int found. Doc.value for doc in link options. So there are like two issues. If directly use an increment field, this is the issue. Got it. And if I do this, right, what I will do is I'll do test doc type. And if that's why I didn't enable it, this, I click this, go back to my web form. And now that error will go, but we will have that issue. Yep. So clearly web form doesn't support link fields with, what do you call? Yep, link fields with that have basically auto increment as their naming rule. Let's fix it. Let's fix the basic one first. So what's the basic one? I'll remove it. So clearly we have the error trace back there, right? So let's fix that one first. Web form list. Book flight, see on website. Awesome. Let's go here. So clearly web form code is in Frappe code base. So let's jump into Frappe. I'm already on nightly, so I have the latest changes. I synced it this morning. And as I can see, the error comes from this line, which is line 634 in webform.py. Webform.py. Webform inside webform. Webform / webform.py. Line number 634. So in VS Code, you can do 634, like colon and 634, and will take you to that exactly. Yep. So it's trying to join and it's assuming that the value is a string. So the easiest solution to fix that will be convert it into a star before like joining the link option. So if there is one, then it will be one in strings. Let's refresh. Awesome. That works. Okay, this is fixed. So one issue is fixed. And now let's go back and like get the title field back. Awesome. We are fixing stuff in the core. Yeah. Bear in mind, like that might not be the optimal thing to do here, or it might be. So when you raise a PR, like there will be someone who will give you feedback and guide you from there too towards a better solution. Maybe this is the solution here. So yeah. Where were we? We were a text test, right? So test doc type, I will go ahead and enable. So we are fixing both the cases. Now I will enable this. Book flight ticket, I will refresh. Ball. Okay. Now this is the front end issue, not a back end issue. So let's see where this is, like the JavaScript is coming from. Maybe I'll be able to find it here. Control input. Okay. Web page wrapper. Autocomplete, auto. This all is rendered. That is fine. Data doc type, data path. This all I assume is being passed by the web form. There is navigation container. Doesn't matter. Rapid session status, data path. So /new, I could find this exact code using /new. I can search for /new in any HTML template. /new in HTML or JavaScript, maybe. Not issues. So yeah, webform.html. That looks cool. Login required. Okay, this is the template that is rendering that stuff. Found it. Webform.html. Very clearly named. And how do I check JavaScript? this? Files. So what I will do is network. I want to see what all JavaScript is being loaded. Frappe web, website script, web form. So clearly web form has its own separate bundle. So let's open that up. Webform.js, webform.bundle.js. It loads controls, dialog, lib, date, time, web form script, what. Okay, let's start at the top. It loads the control, then control JS. There is a base control. Make control. Okay. JSON phone call. Okay. Link. Is there a link control that we can check? Okay. ./link. So it uses awesome plete. Awesome. And yeah, Vijay already like debugged it. Like I see. Yeah, let's go with the flow and we'll see. For the sake of demonstration. So I'm looking at stuff and trying what does it render. Special features for link. Okay, no, not this link. What else we have? We have autocomplete as we just suggested. And then we have like the control autocomplete. Okay. So make input, awesome plate setup, set options. So I think set options. Okay. Let's do a console.log with console.log. What options? Setting options. Options. Let's go back. Go to console. Okay, setting options. Value is 3, label is cat. Value is 2, label is ball. Okay. So this is the code that is setting the option. That's fine. It set the option for this as well. Okay, value and label. Cool. Let's go ahead and read some more code. Format for input. That is fine. Now we want to check when it is clicked, right? So when it is clicked, what is happening? It should set it to the field value, but it is not. So let's find out. Get awesome plete settings. I don't know. That's like init cache setup awesome plete input.on input. Okay. This looks like an event. Debounce cached option. No, this just loads the data like on focus, on blur. That is fine. Validate is fine. We are parsing option. That is fine too. Execute query if exists. Doesn't matter. Set data. When is it called? Maybe this is not what we are looking for. Set data. What data? Okay, this is something else. So set data is called for setting the data in the drop down. Cool. Execute. Okay, there is parse options. Options. I'm just figuring out options. So let's just parse option. Cool. Parse options. This happened. It parsing the options. That is fine. Cat. No, parse option is called. So looks like if type of options is string. So here it is list, right? And options of 0 is equal to this, then parse the JSON. So okay, it parses the JSON. Let's see if it parses the JSON. Parsing options. So it is parsing the options, this one, and then setting the options. That is fine. So debugger, I don't know which method. So it's like easier to read the code than to attach a debugger here, because it's like not very dense code and I exactly know which file it is. So yeah. Debugger can be useful when you are in client scripts and you don't know the file itself, right? That can be like a good thing. Okay. Yeah, here is some mapping happening. This looks like if options of 0 is equal to string. Okay. So it parsed it. After parsing, it came here. So this evaluates to true if 0th option, 0 as in okay, this is an object. So this is not handled here. Ah, okay. So let's see. Okay, if it only is a string. Okay. No, not that. So label value. It's like if it's already a label value, then it's fine. Then OO. Who is calling parse options? Let's see. This dot parse options data. Hmm. So Vijay suggest maybe see blur. Parse, validate, and set in model. Okay, let's jump here. It looks like set in model. This dot parsed value of value. Return this. Let's call it like do console log here. Yep. Let's check it. Cat. Okay, something got printed. So 3 came. Awesome. Data is undefined. Yeah, where were we? So this is where the things are going wrong, it seems. This dot get parsed value. If this dot parse, this dot parse. Now it seems like a good point to do breakpoint debugging. Oh, okay, but because it's a bundle, maybe, yeah, let's see. Bundles are like minified and whatnot. Let's go here. So value is this, is some event, that is fine. Console.log parsed value is value, and we can also do type of value. So let's see if it converted into a string or not. Ball. Ah, it converted into a string. What was the type before? Okay, so it was string, it is string. And what's the issue? Okay, now it comes here, validate and set in model. Let's remove this. Okay, let it be there. Inside change event, okay, undo manager, fine. Inside change event, okay, set value. This is where it is getting set. This dot validate, fine. If value and value dead, then okay, no. then set. Let's see it if it reaches here. Inside set. Console log debugging. Okay, inside set. Cool. Let's see. Not inside set, but yeah. Frappe.run serially, validated true, me.set model value. This is where magic happens. We are setting some, if this dot frm model dot set value doc type data this model value, is it doing it from the backend or what? I'm just wondering. Set input, yeah, this is the one. Looks like the one. Let's see if it's even getting called. Calling set input. We picked the wrong file, like a little hard fight. Calling set input, fine. Yeah, but this is the real deal, right? Not always a piece of cake. This dot set input. And what is this? Maybe it's in some other file. Set input. We are passing a value. Set input is UI.form.control. It's a base control. So maybe set is here. Set value. Nope. Why does it come on the top always? So it control data, okay, it extends some. And then we can check what set value is. Me dot set value. Me is this. Set value, this dot value. Okay, now we are in a loop. Value. We were getting close. So inside here we get set input. Passed value is this, which is a string. Okay, then unreachable code. Okay, there are returns, right? Okay, let's try this. I think this will work. Frappe.model. Set value. Maybe we are totally wrong. We'll find out. Value. This is also unreachable. Come here. Calling. Let's reload. Let's try for flight. Yep. So inside set, but it doesn't go into this .frm. Okay, we are here. Then we do set input. We have to find out this dot set input and we will be done, I guess, here. Let's go over search for set input in JavaScript files. Come on. Oh, this. This. Empty string. So let's debug it. Now is the time. Cool. So we are here. We go into set input. We go inside it. Okay, the value is AirAsia. We go to the next line. Set formatted value. Where does it go? So we take the input, and here is where we are setting the input. Awesome. This dot input dot val. So it's already set. So I shouldn't have run the next line before I checked whether it was set before that or not. Okay, next line. Let's go up. Set mandatory, whatnot. Okay, this is it. This is it. Let's reload and check again. Flight Asia. Inside it. But input was already there. Cool. Let's do this for debug test. Cat. Yep. Set input. We go inside. Value is empty string. Now that's weird. Water makes oxygen go into your brain, and then I don't know, you get some energy in the brain. So
Why
our class teacher used to say, yeah.
Sorry, why debug test is showing 3 rather than the actual display text, which should be cat or wall or whatever it was.
We'll soon find out. So
Okay.
there is a call to set formatted value, right? This is what should be formatted. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Set input got empty string. Now last value is null as well. This dot value is empty string. So this is the whole thing. So set input is getting like a empty string. And then as you can see, 3 disappeared, right? So this is where this is making stuff disappear. Cool. Now we found the issue. It's in data.js. Set input. And if we run it again, cat, okay, we go here and let's check. Okay, empty string. Here itself, the value is empty string. Here is value empty string. Okay.
Look into the call stack, maybe.
Yeah, I'm checking. This is the call stack. Let's expand it. Good idea. Validate and set. So it came empty here as well. Okay, empty here as well. What's happening? Here is empty. Everything is empty. Because as far as I remember, when we console log, we We saw the value 3. Is it getting called twice or what? No. Okay. If we could fix this in like 15 to 20 minutes, will be good. Let's figure out the topmost thing that is. So there was a trigger from jQuery, this change handler in data.js. Yeah, empty here. Dispatch. So jQuery code I don't want to read. Change handler. Okay, what is this? This is input of 0. This is the third element in there. Fine. df doc type input meta. Data is cat ball, that is like value is null. This is what is concerning me. It is 3 right now. Let's store as global temp1 dot value is 3. Value is 3. Now it doesn't show. Cool. Is it waiting? Debugger is of no help right now. At least. So it's not about like directly int values. I don't know. Let's see data.js. There was set value. On this. Change handler. Get input value. Okay. console.log. Get input value. This is the lowest one, I guess, which we can reach out. Clearly. So it is not reaching here. So let's do one thing. I think like since we don't have much time, the easier way out would be to check and map 1, 2, 3 to strings. But will that work? I don't know. Okay. Let's remove the debugger. This works. Cat wall. Awesome. Let's try and submit it now. Right, that's an issue because like if that gets submitted, we are fine. Let's go. Submit was successful. Flight ticket, airplane ticket. Let's clear the filters. Yep. Cool. We fixed the issue. Maybe awesomely doesn't like play well with because it was going integer here. So it was better to convert it into a, what do you call? A string. Let's check what exactly did we change. These are all the debug code. So we can let go of this file. Then what else? Yeah, this is the main thing. So when parsing the options, if the option is not string, convert both to string and then awesome. Cool. Anybody still with me? We have fixed 2 issues.
Good job.
Yep. So one issue was this, one issue was that. So let's create a new branch. Git switch -c fix auto increment web form. Yeah, too long for a branch name, but works. So let's remove this debug log. Okay, one last time I'll check the changes I'm making. If it is not string, then map it to string. Okay, we are mapping it to string before. Cool. Fix auto. So we can give it web form. So that's like, this is the area I'm fixing the bug in. Fix web form. Support for support. No. What are we fixing basically? This is like a harder task than fixing the issue itself. What should be the commit description. Fix web form. What did we do? We fixed auto increment.
And I think, Hussein, hello.
Yeah.
I think that line 175 or wherever it's doing the value, no, we can just convert. Yeah, the line above 175. Here, if
No,
we
this won't. No, this
value-
won't.
value equal to that value thing, we put O dot to string.
No, this won't work. So this only evaluates to true if the options are on this form. Let me just show you. So what will happen? It will parse it, right? So if you recall, I console log and the stuff was already on this. Label was Apple and value was.
Okay, so our
What?
case is not coming into this loop at all.
Yeah, in this conditional, only stuff that will come is this.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why the flight thing was working, right? Because the flight thing comes into this criteria.
Okay.
Yep. So that's why we have to like handle it with some extra code.
Okay.
Cool. Makes sense? Yep. Yeah, we will find out if someone comments like a better idea. So nothing to fear about if even we are wrong. So auto increment link field. Not working. Yeah, not, it's fine. Now I'll go and GHPR create. Maybe we won't be able to cover patches, or we will be. If I can get a 5-minute break, I can cover patches as well. Will that be fine? I'll push it directly because I have access. You can create a blank pull request, enter. Continue in the browser. Awesome. So before, okay. So let's describe the problem. Then so how do we like make it visual? What I will do is I'll go to airplane ticket list. No, web form list. So I like recording. We'll just record it. Exit full screen. So let's do the whole process, right? Why not? So I have this software called Screen Studio. I don't want to record my mic. Window. No, I'll use clean shot instead. Clean shot, record screen. I want to record this. No, I want to record this part. Okay, record a GIF. Passenger. Oh, sorry. Debug test. Cool. That worked. And now we can revert back to develop branch to record the buggy one. Record screen. Record GIF. Passenger. Not works. Cool. Now we have GIFs. Let's go back to PR. The problem is this. The solution is this. Let's check it. Passenger and debug test fields are linked to a doc type with naming rule set to auto increment. Create pull request. I know for sure Sharik is the one with the most context, so I will assign him as well reviewer. We are done. Yeah, we were able to debug it finally. We didn't like debug it to the core, the root cause of why, but we know for sure like awesomeplet wasn't able to handle like the integer setting of value. So that's why what we did was like we basically parsed it to string before giving it to awesomeplet.